Is Trump becoming a Biden? Let me just repeat that question. Is Donald Trump becoming a Joe Biden? Well, how else do you explain what we're about to play out for you? Have a look.
You have to get out and vote. And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
So back to the question, is Trump becoming a Biden? I ask that because Trump also is not making sense anymore, it seems. He just told a group of supporters he will fix the elections if voted to power. Let's just rewind a little here. Trump was in Florida and he was addressing a conservative group named Turning Point Action. This, by the way, is a part of Trump's core voter base. In 2016 as well as in 2020, a third of Trump's support came from white evangelical Protestants. This is a group that also happens to constitute 14% of the American population. Trump told this group he will fix the future elections if voted to power. Is Trump showing signs of the same unavoidable thing that he poked fun at Biden for? I'm talking about age. Trump has called Biden old, broken down for the longest time. Biden's age has been one of Trump's campaign rallying points. Trump's team has gone to the extent of claiming that Biden's brain is quote-unquote straight knocky at this point. Trump has tried to portray himself as the more energetic and fit alternative to Joe Biden. Now Biden is out of the race and Trump finds himself in an out-of-syllabus campaign. You see, all this while Trump was preparing to fight Biden, not Kamala Harris. And now it seems in this desperation to beat her, Trump also is going the Biden way. Actually, in a way, he has been at it for a while now. Some of you may have watched Trump's Republican nomination acceptance speech. It was over 90 minutes long. And during the course of that speech, there were multiple points where Trump did not make any sense. For example, he told the crowd that the European nations spent less on the war in Ukraine as compared to the US. This is far from the truth. He also made up numbers on jobs, taxes, debt, tariffs, so on and so forth, but not everyone was surprised. Donald Trump is 78 years old. His term in the White House was filled with bizarre moments and manufactured facts. As per one report, Trump made 30,573 misleading claims during his tenure in the White House. Can you believe that? Remember, Trump also proposed injecting bleach during the pandemic. Who can forget that, right? And as he campaigns for a second term, Trump appears to be slurring, being incoherent on one too many occasions. He too, like Biden, is stumbling. Trump too is mixing up names. He has confused Nikki Haley with Nancy Pelosi. He has suggested that Barack Obama is still in office. But then Trump, being Trump, has come back to claim he did not confuse names and that in fact he mixed up the names on purpose. What about Obama? Trump says it was sarcasm, not a gaffe. But again, who is buying that, right? There are endless instances of Trump rambling away. He starts by talking about Biden in a bathing suit, then goes on to talk about late American actor. Before you know it, Michael Jackson is mentioned. Trump is then trying to figure out the late actor's age, going back to talking about that. Trump's speeches are also bizarre. In one of his speeches, Trump said he will be a dictator on day one. And now he wants to fix the elections. How exactly? How? Trump should know better. Remember, he was voted out of office in 2020. He refused to accept the results. He tried overturning the laws. It resulted in a riot. But even that could not help Trump grab onto power, because that is just not how a democracy works. So is Trump also losing it? Also, you know what? This is embarrassing for the United States. For the longest time, the focus of the race was on the age of Joe Biden. And with him out of that contest, Trump is also giving reasons for people to question his mental acuity. And here's another reason for embarrassment for the world's oldest democracy. In America, you have a former president running for office by promising to interfere with the country's democratic process. It's just sad. The election is 100 days away. Whoever makes it to the White House, it is time for the unwarranted lecturing on democracy to stop. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.